Clare Crawley is getting real on her Instagram, and we're taking a closer look at her posts. Hey guys, welcome back to another shared news from home. Clare Crawley is asking her fans for compassion, and we're talking all about it. But before we get into it, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future updates. As always, I'm your host, Gabby Gonta, and I'm joined by the lovely Fiona Zering and Avery Grooms today. Hi, girls.
Hello.
Okay, so it looks like recently engaged Bachelor couple Clare Crawley and Dale Moss had a great Thanksgiving with family this past weekend, but Clare took to Instagram to get real and open up about insecurities. She shared a video to Instagram stories of herself still in pajamas at noon on a Sunday, messy hair, all that. And she talked about how everyone is going through something and to have compassion for others, not just for her, but for everyone. Dale was right behind her on the couch, so he's clearly supporting her in this as well. So I want to know, did you guys see this video on her Instagram? What do you think about her opening up and just getting real and talking about being kind to others?
You know, I feel like this is classic Claire. She's always preaching positivity. And to say that they haven't experienced any hate since their time on the show would just be ridiculous. They've been getting, a lot of negative energy sent their way, which is totally unfair. So I think it's really great to see Claire standing up, using her platform to continue to encourage people to be positive. And I love that Dale was right there with her. I think it just sends a message that they're in a strong place and a happy place and that they're not going to let people get them down.
I totally agree. I think it was a great message. She has such a huge following on this platform. So the fact that she's spreading positivity through such hard times, and it's coming from a hard place. Her and Dale especially have experienced a lot of negativity. So it's nice that she could still send such a positive message throughout all the hate.
It's so great to hear that positivity from Claire, and not just Instagram stories, but she's posted on her feed as well. One of her most recent posts was also a very transparent one. She's in sweats again, taking a mirror selfie at home, and the caption says, "It's me, Claire, not Claire that you have seen edited on your television or social media squares, but the human one with feelings, insecurities, emotions, and a normal life just like you." She goes on to say, "I always do my best to rise above the negativity and find the positive, but I am not superhuman. So when you choose to pass judgments without knowing someone personally, or even something as small as a snide comment, please remember, just like you, I am simply trying my best." So this was a caption with a lot in there telling her fans exactly how she's feeling. And I'm pretty sure it got over 3,000 comments or something crazy like that. So good response from the people reading it and seeing her just open up so much like this. But why do we think she ended up taking to her Instagram to say all this? Was it something big that happened, some more mean comments that made her just want to pour her heart out like this? Or was it just something she felt she wanted to share with her Instagram community? What do you think, Avery?
Well, she started to be more candid, which I think she just wanted to be more personable on Instagram. We see the side of her on reality TV, and we see a lot of stage photos on her Instagram. So I think just showing stuff like this is also adding to the reminder, like, I'm a real girl, I have feelings, let's all be compassionate. It all just goes hand in hand. And I think her followers and viewers like to see stuff like that, because then she does become more relatable and understanding.
I totally agree. And I also think there's something to be said about, like, sometimes when you cause a stir on social media or like a big moment happens in reality TV or with celebrities, the idea is like, ride it out. People will get tired of talking about it. People will move on. And I think that because even though it's not her season anymore, like Tayshia's season is still airing, like she's just at the peak of public interest right now. And I feel like if I was in those shoes at a certain point, I would just be like, no, I'm going to say what I want to say, or I'm going to take back this narrative a little bit. And I think she's just expressing like, this is me, this is my page, this is who I am. And if you don't like it, you don't have to be here, but this is still who I am. And this is what I'm going to share. So I'm totally here for it. I love to see her using her page to like use her authentic voice.
Me too. I'm hoping people start to get to know her a little better, now that her season's over. And we only got a few episodes with her, so I feel like people don't truly know her very well. So hopefully they started following her and can learn a little bit more. She's even had more recent posts since then, posting on her stories a photo of her and Dale decorating for Christmas, very cute and exciting, plus a video of them running errands together. There's also a latest feed post of the two of them cuddled up with the caption, "Take me back to Thanksgiving." So they're clearly still a very happy couple, have engaged in all the fun holiday activities, and are just absolutely thriving right now. So I want to ask you guys, do we think that people, at this point are getting past the skepticism? Like they're clearly happy together. And do you think they're just now truly investing in their relationship? Fiona, what do you think?
You know what? I think being one of those skeptics myself, I mean, I'm not someone that spreads hate on the internet, but I will fully own I watched the season, was like, wow, I really hope this works out because that's not a lot of time to truly fall in love with someone. I feel less skeptical. They seem to have really like took a leap that totally is working out, at least up until this point. I think it's been what, 3-4 months now? Like, that's a milestone in any relationship. They've got a holiday under their belts, another one coming up. I feel like, as far as I'm concerned, things are looking only up, and I hope that we see them walking down the aisle sometime next year. Like, I'm totally all in on their relationship at this point.
Yeah, I mean, at the beginning of this, I remember we were all a little skeptic of it, and I was questioning it left and right. And honestly, I didn't want to believe it, but I feel like they've definitely proven that this is real because just in these little candid videos, you even see Dale in the back supporting her. Just they do seem very real, and I like that she's showing this more authentic side of her and Dale as well, so we get more in on their lives and understand, like, okay, this is a love at first sight situation. So then at the end of the day, everyone can be on their team. So I love to see it.
We love to see it. It seems like they've gotten, past just Instagram ads. They're doing it for, the fame or the money. And like they're truly spending every day together now. So that's really awesome to see. And as of right now, Clare has a total of 999,000 Instagram followers. So she's so close to 1 million, which means people are clearly interested in what she has to say. So, what do we think of just her overall presence on social? I know that we've talked about it's great that she's being more transparent and candid, but it seems like a natural progression for a reality star to then take their platform and their fans or followers that they gain from TV onto social media. So, what are some predictions of what we can see next from Clare? What do you guys think?
I think that Clare, like, she's been in Bachelor Nation for a while. She sort of dipped her toe into the influencer thing. Like, I remember I went and stalked her page before this season, and there was a sponsored post here, a sponsored post there. But she really just like seemed to use her Instagram as a place to connect to the people who still, were interested in her life, who cared about her, who wanted to know what she was up to. She seems to like keep it pretty simple, keep it pretty real. So I don't know that we're going to see Clare like transform into an Instagram model tomorrow, but I do think that like she loves to be in touch with her audience, and her audience has grown exponentially. So I wouldn't be surprised if messages of positivity, pieces of advice, real talk, like all of that feels like such a niche for Clare to lean into and to keep posting in. So I wouldn't be surprised if she becomes sort of like an advice guru. I don't know. She's all about being in touch with your emotions and all that jazz. So I could see her really turning Instagram into like a hub for new opportunities.
I totally agree. I mean, she's very present on social media. She has this huge following, and I think she'll get even more of a following as long as she keeps up this like authentic side, as long as she doesn't fall into that influencer route, kind of like what you were saying, Fiona. I think more fans like to see this side of her just because we get to see what we didn't see on TV, which she also calls like not her real self. And we know how they edit things. And it's just, this allows everyone to see a different side of her. And she's using this platform to show that. And I think as long as she keeps doing that, she's going to hit 1 million pretty soon because that's what people love to see.
That's what we love to see. I'm sure we'll see much more from Clare and we'll be talking all about it, but that's all we have for you today. So, of course, we want to know your comments. What did you think of Clare's recent Instagram posts? And are you invested in Clare and Dale's relationship right now? Before you go, make sure you subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future videos about Bachelor Nation. I'm your host, Gabby Gonta, and you can follow all of us on socials right here. Our handles will be here if you want to keep up with us. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we will see you soon. Bye.